Hello there, so today we're going to be trying out some AliExpress makeup that I recently hauled, and yeah, as always, I'm very excited about the whole situation. So today we're going to be testing out, and well, it says it's like a body glitter, but it does say in the ingredients that it's cosmetic grade glitter. So I'm going to just use it on my eyes. I hope that that's okay. But yeah, I'm going to try this out today. It's by the brand UCANBE and it costs £2.04. Second, I have what could be an absolute disaster, but I think it'll be fun. We have the eyebrow stamp. Look, the eyebrow stamp. I mean, really. So this is essentially just a stamp. You've got a powder at the bottom. So I am just going to be winging it with that and hoping that my eyebrows look not fecking awful. I mean, really. And then we're going to be finishing off, because doesn't everybody love a bit of finishing off, with another product by UCANBE. Can you see that? The packaging is so cute. This is a 4-pan highlighting palette called Solstice. Yes, it does look extremely similar to the Huda Beauty highlighting palette. It's a fraction of the size. It's not claiming to be Huda Beauty, but they definitely, like in my opinion, have taken inspiration from Huda's palette. So today we're going to be beginning with the glitter paste. As I said, this is from UCANBE, and the glitter itself looks to be like, I can see bits of like pink glitter, bits of gold glitter. The glitter looks fairly chunky and it's in this kind of paste situation, if you can see on my finger. If I do a little swatch here just so you can see, look at that. When it catches the light, it just looks beautiful. And when I hauled this, I did do a swatch on my hand and it did seem to dry pretty quickly. A couple of things that I'm apprehensive about with this type of product are, will it remain kind of wet and sticky on my face and just be uncomfortable? Because let's face it, no one wants something wet and sticky on their face. I mean, I'm not at uni anymore. And also I was concerned, like on the other end of the spectrum, that it wouldn't be sticky and it would have like no hold to it, and then I just end up looking like I was crying glitter tears. So yeah, they're the concerns that I have. But when I swatched it on my hand, it actually dried fairly quickly and it just didn't come off. Like I was rubbing my finger over it with quite some, rubbing force, and it just seemed to kind of stay in place. So yeah, there we go. And I was thinking, should I apply some of my NYX glitter glue on underneath? But because of the fact that this actually seems to have quite a lot of kind of stick to it, I don't think I'm going to. It does say in the directions that you can apply it with like a kind of flat topped brush, or you can just apply with your finger. So I feel like I'm going to just try going in with a brush first and then in with the finger. If that fails, you can never go wrong going in with the finger. I mean, that's what she said. I did have a little bit of a scour on the internet and I did see that these glitter pastes can be quite expensive. There was one that came up and it was $22, and I'm like, $22 from a website called like Lemonheads or something. I'm thinking Lemonheads, what? Anyway, so here we go. Right, so I feel like I might begin with this eye. And yeah, I'm just going to go in with a little brush. I always struggle to do anything on my eyes when I've got my mascara on, but I just went for it anyway. Okay, right, let's just do this. Oh my gosh, it's looking so fabulous. And this could actually be a really kind of revolutionary product, because I love using the NYX, the glitter brilliant loose glitter pigment situations. But you do have to use like, 2 products with those, because you've got to apply glue first or Fix Plus and then go in with the glitter pigment. Whereas this is like, an all-in-one, almost like, a ready-made sauce. It's all ready mixed together. You just have to like, pop your pasta on, pop your rice on, whatever you're doing, I don't know. But it's like ready made. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. I'm going to try not to close my eyelid if I can help it, because I want to give this an opportunity to kind of set. By the way, the ingredients of this, which were on the box, did seem to be quite legitimate. I mean, obviously we have no way of really knowing if those ingredients are actually the ingredients that are in the product, but It was things like rosehip oil. There was something called magic essence in there, which I ended up Googling because I was a bit intrigued, because I noticed that that magic essence was in the $22 glitter paste, and I didn't really come to any conclusion. All I came to was a series of pages on Wiccan witches or Wiccan religion. I don't know, but anyway, oh my gosh, like, look at this. Is this not the most sensational glitter you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, see, you definitely would not need glitter glue with this because it just kind of sticks on. It's got the glitter glue, I feel, kind of mixed in with it anyway. I'm going to be careful not to just go too crazy and apply, you know, too much of this, because I don't want it to be like an uncomfortably thick layer, if you know what I mean. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right. Oh my gosh, like, look at my eye. I don't think my eye has ever been so sassy in its life. It's like it's got to its 18th birthday. It's got a glass of champagne in one hand, a cigar in the other hand, a dildo in its fanny pack, and it's just like, yeah, party, party, party. Look at my eye. Oh my gosh. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one, and then we could just see what happens. I mean, I wanted to apply this product first as well, because I thought we could kind of watch it for the rest of the video and see how it is, you know, see if it's moving about at all. Oh God, I hate doing my left eye. I always find that the left eye is where everything goes wrong, everything. I just can't do it. I just find the angles is like so difficult. Oh, look, I cannot do the left eye. Oh gosh. Oh man. Look at that. This is so beautiful. They did also have a range of different shades. So if this one doesn't feck up, then I will be buying more of these shades, because this is actually really beautiful, really easy to use, like super easy to use. You know, like I say, it's already mixed in. You don't have to be mixing it with other products. It's super affordable. And look at the sensation on my eyelids right now. Like, I feel like I should really be attending the Oscars, or, you know, like, where's my dress? Is it my wedding day today? I mean, what is happening on my eyes? This is the best glitter situation I've ever had on my eyes, ever. And believe me, I've had a lot of glitter situations on my eyes. Okay, so I feel like that's done now. I'm just going to kind of sit here for a little minute just so that it can dry down. If I just check the swatch on my hand, like if I rub it, can you see? Like, it's not coming off. Maybe a few bits of glitter have come off, but I mean, really, it has some really good kind of sticking power. I mean, is this ever going to come off? Will this just be me forever, just like looking super glamorous? By the way, I've got to go to Tesco after this. And I was thinking, oh, it probably won't be that great. It is. This is great. I mean, look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One thing I will say, it does feel a little bit like my eyelids feel really kind of cool, and it does feel a little bit kind of, I think because it's setting and it's like quite a thick product. I don't know, it's making my eyelids feel a little bit kind of heavy in a way. But I mean, if you're when I just looked in this mirror, oh my gosh, like, this is brilliant. This could be one of the best makeup products that I've ever got from AliExpress, because it's just like my eyes are glowing. Like, this is definitely, you know, party, sex orgy, just, I don't know, doing your laundry kind of makeup. You know, if you want to have a really sassy laundry day, if you saw my eBay haul, you know, in your little like sexy sex outfit, you could be in that with the eyes just looking all fabulous. But I want you to keep your eyes on my eyelid for the duration of your video. Obviously not all the time. Pop them to whatever I'm doing. Like, just pop them back. Like, look to what I'm, like, watch what I'm doing, but then keep popping them back like this. Just keep popping them back just so we could check everything's in good working order. Just give me a shout if you notice anything untoward. Just give me a shout. Okay, so next we're going to get on with the eyebrow stamps. So in this little set, which I got for I think it was like £1.59. It's super cheap. I will be confirming all of the product prices and seller information downstairs in the description box. So check there if you want any more kind of specific info. Little situation, you get 2 stamps for each eyebrow, as you can see. And I think, if I remember correctly, you do get a choice of colours for the powder. And you, oh, I've got glitter in my eye and it's a bit sore. Oh, yeah, a little bit in the eye. Anyway, fine, I'm moving on. Yes, so, yeah, you do get options for the shade of powder. I got shade number 4, which seems a bit dark. And I think you also get different options for what shape of eyebrow you want. So there's quite a lot of choice. And yeah, I got shade 4, which looks to be quite a cool toned like brown. Probably a bit too dark for me, but I am a huge fan of the darker eyebrow anyway, because I like a bold brow. I like a bold brow. I need a t-shirt. She likes a bold brow. Anyway, so this is by the brand IBCCCNDC. What a name. I mean, really, that's going to catch on, isn't it? I mean, really, you're not going to forget that in a rush. I mean, really, great branding, guys. Great branding. My eye keeps feeling like there's something in it, but I just think it's a fabulous glitter. By the way, because I feel like it's dried, it doesn't feel wet and sticky, but, you know, you can definitely feel it there, almost like, you know, when you put a face mask on and it dries, like, you know, one of the peel-off face masks that don't go all rock solid, they just kind of, like, remain a little bit wet. It kind of feels like that up on my eyelids. So yeah, just an update. I feel like I'm going to be giving you constant updates about the eyelids. And also, I'm just realizing as well, I mean, if you look at my eyelids, yes, there's a lot of sparkle, a lot of sensational, tremendous fabulosity going on up there, but I do feel like it would have been even better if I'd put like a strong, like deep, intense matte or even shimmery like base underneath, because where there are gaps you can see like my eyelid, which I would prefer there to be some fabulous other base going on under there, if that makes sense. Okay, so this eyebrow stamp was at £1.94. I'm just doing a last minute emergency little read to see if there may be any helpful instructions, but so far everything seems to be in Spanish. Everyone's just saying, oh yes, excellent product, beautifully packaged, came as described, 4.8 stars out of 5, which is a really good rating. Nothing on there that really is helping me. It does say that, what? Okay, so you've got to kind of make sure that you get the sponge completely kind of covered with the powder so you get an even stamp, an even eyebrow. It says the powder is exquisite, a printing form and uniform nature. Yes. And it's waterproof, and it just says waterproof and sweat. I think they mean sweat proof. Makeup lasting, not easy to get dizzy. What? Not easy to fall off. I get the gist of what it's trying to say, I think. Okay, so let's just do this. Right, so which eyebrow is this? I've got glitter on the stamp. Okay, right, so, because normally I'll get them the wrong way around and it'll just be a disaster. Okay, so when I've seen people doing this, like I saw Jeffree Star test out an eyebrow stamp, and I think what is very important is to cover the entirety of the sponge and also to make sure you get it in the right place. My eyebrows are pretty thick, so yeah. And also I feel like my eyebrows may be a little bit longer than the stamp. But anyway, okay, let's just do it. Enough talking. I'm nervous, you see, so I'm just talking away. Right, so let's put that in there. Okay, nothing seems to be coming off. Right, so I'm just going like this. Oh, look, there we go. There's my eyebrow. That's my eyebrow, not on my face. That's a weird thing. Right, so I'm just getting a bit more powder. Okay, so that's completely covered. Should I try it on my arm first, just so we know what we're in for? Let's have a look. Right, so oh, not bad. I mean, look at that. I mean, I do feel like this is the kind of product that isn't a one-stop shop. I feel like you're going to have to go in and do some additional work with it, but I mean, not bad. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I have no idea where to put this. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, not bad. Look at that. We've got a little bit of like additional powder that's just kind of gone a bit overboard. But look at that, guys. That was so easy. Wow, and look at it compared to the other brow. I mean, you can't complain about that. How could you ever complain about that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm liking it. So let's get on and do the other and hope that it turns out as good. Right, so I'm just popping it on. Oh my gosh, this is like such an easy product. And I thought this was going to be a little bit of a joke. I thought it was going to be a disaster, but how could you hate that eyebrow? How could you hate it? I know it looks like it's a bit wayward at the top, but I mean, really, right, let's do this. Okay, you ready? Oh, okay. Oh, that's gone a bit wrong. Right, I'm wiping that bad boy off. I'm going to start that one again because, oh, how easy is it to wipe this off? Not very. What? Oh. Oh. I like the colour of it, by the way. I thought it was going to be too dark, but I feel like if I'd got it much lighter, it wouldn't really have shown up much. So I'm going to go in and, which eyebrow was it? Oh, was it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, why am I blowing it? I don't know. That's what she said. I mean, really. Okay, so... Oh, why am I failing at this eyebrow? Oh, my mascara's going down my face. Like, everything was going so well until this. Right, let me just wipe it off. Okay, so I'm just going to go in again and try and get the end bit. Okay, so I do feel like it turned out okay on this eyebrow, but it's one of those products that I think is a bit hit and miss at first until you've got kind of used to it and you know exactly where you need to place it to get your perfect brow. I think it's a little bit of like you've got to work with it, but I'm kind of liking the result. It was so quick and easy, and I know it's not perfect by any means, but I can see that this would be like such a kind of quick way to just get the outline of your eyebrow there, and then you can just go in and add a bit of brow mascara, or you know, just kind of fill it in a little bit, or just, you know, do whatever you want to do. That's really annoying me, this bump, but we're going to move on because we have a highlighting palette to test out as well. But yeah, this to me was a success, and I didn't think it would be. I did not think it would be, but look. Okay, contours annoy me as well. Like, what's going on here? I think it's my spot. It's so big. Look at me blaming my spot for my really poor blended contour. Anyway, right, feck it, whatever. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the UCANBE Solstice Highlighting Palette. It looks like this. You've got 4 different shades, if you can see it. You've got like a purpley shade, you've got champagne, peachy shade, and then a yellow shade. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, okay, so very, very nice. Not too powdery, not extremely metallic and just blinding, but they certainly do look pretty. I'm loving this kind of purpley one. I think that's really, really cute. So I'm going to go in with my Care brush. I always want to say DH Gate, and I am going to go in with this champagne one because I think it's the most beautiful shade. Actually, they are kicking off a little bit of powder. Can you believe I'm going to Tesco after this? Okay, so that actually looks really, really pretty. Can you see? Let me come in a little bit closer, Clarice. I mean, really. Okay, so for some reason it looks a little bit kind of washed out on camera, but in person the kind of lilac purple shade is really kind of singing to me. It's just not as kind of vibrant on camera, sadly, but yeah. And actually, very interestingly, I was just thinking it was that shade that I've applied, but in my mirror over there, it looks very much like this shade. Did I go in with that shade, or did I think I got it wrong, didn't I? Did I pop into that one? I'm only going to know once I watch the footage back, but I feel like I actually went into that one because it's looking so purple. But anyway, we're going to go ahead. We're going to actually go in with this one, on my other cheek, and we will see, is that the same one that I've used over on this side? I mean, really? Really? Oh, wow, look at this. This is actually really, oh, good. Wow, this is definitely one of those highlights that isn't like super like foiled and, you know, like metallic and just so intense. It's not like one of those, but look at that. When it catches the light, it's got a lovely sheen and glow to it. It does look a little bit dry, like close up, but the powder itself looks to be really finely milled, and I do think it's actually really beautiful. It's got a lovely kind of colour to it underneath the glow. It's not too overwhelmingly glowy. It's just really pretty. Better than I actually expected. I thought that it may not be like that great, but I'm actually really liking it. I'm going to apply a little bit of this yellowy shade to my nose. Look at that. Sensational. She's liking it. And the only one that I've not tried is this one. And where should I put it? I'll put it here, just because I am going out and already I look so sassy. Can you see it? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to apply, because I don't want to not give you everything. I want you to be able to see everything, so I'm popping that up there. Don't worry, I am going to go back in and refine this, as John McLean would say. Refined. We want it to be refined. Okay, so blend that out. Can you see? Okay, so every single product that I tried out today, I really liked. I think that the Solstice palette by UCANBE is really good. As I say, it is quite mini. It looks a lot bigger in the photos. If this isn't a that's what she said moment, I do not know what is. But yeah, it looks pretty small. Like, this is my little like handheld mirror, and it's only just a little bit bigger than that. So it's not the biggest palette, but this was, I think, about £2. I will confirm downstairs. Really good. I think it's fantastic. I think it's really good. Should we pop a little bit of Fix Plus on? Why not? Let's just do it, because I feel like it's only fair. That's what I did with the Becca highlight, so I should be doing it with this as well. So I'm just going to plop that on there, and then plop. Oh yes. Oh yes, she's come to town. Let's do the same on the other side. You know what song just came in my head then? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Look at this. Like, I believe that any highlighter will just be absolutely taken to the extreme with a little spritz of Fix Plus, or just any kind of setting spray, illuminating spray, even a little bit of water, a little bit of a lick, you know, just whatever you've got. If all you've got is saliva, use that saliva, girl. You use it. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Like, also, I do find that if you use like a wet brush, it definitely does apply the product a little more smoothly. It looks a little bit more forgiving on the skin, particularly if you struggle with like texture, pores, fine lines. It just gives it that smoother kind of look. Oh my gosh, like, I can't stop. Look at this. We're having a moment of silence just for the cheeks. Okay, so this could pretty much be one of the best highlighters that I've ever got from AliExpress, and I've tried a lot, and a lot of them I've really liked, but this is just sensational. Look at that. I'll just put a little bit on my Cupid's bow because why diddly not? Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. I think that the glitter paste is pretty sensational. I really like it. I think it looks great. The only negative that I have is that I can definitely feel it there. And I think that it would be like really, really brilliant for a special occasion if you're going out somewhere, even if you're just putting on your sex outfit and, you know, you want to just get yourself looking all fancy. It would be wonderful, but it's not one of those products that goes like unnoticed on yourself. It's definitely one of those products that you feel is there, like it's there, like a ghost in the room. You know it's there, it's kind of watching you, but you're just not quite sure. That's what this product's like. You can feel it. It's not the comfiest of products. That's not to say it's uncomfy, but for me, I don't really like the feel of it that much. But saying that, I feel like it's stuck in place. I don't feel like it's going anywhere. It's a one-stop shop of a product. You don't need to be mixing it with glitter glue, with Fix Plus, with nothing. So I really do recommend the UCANBE glitter paste, and I will definitely be getting a couple more. In regards to, what did I test? Oh yeah, the eyebrow stamps. Winner. I mean, for £2, well, less than £2, I think it's a fun product to try. I think on days where you're in a bit of a rush, just stamp, you know, providing you've got, you know, your technique done. I think it's a super easy product to use, like a quick fix, you know, to get your eyebrows looking somewhat presentable. Although I do feel like you would need to go in and just kind of refine them a little bit. And we all know what I think about the highlighting palette. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I'm just gonna not say any more because I don't need to. I'm loving the look right now. I'm loving the eyes, everything. Anyway, I'm going to go, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with more. Bye.